for joining me today. My name is Jessica Kay, and I wanted to talk a little bit about intrusive thoughts and how playing over memories in our mind really drain our energy. And my hope today is to give you a couple of tips on how to address these, to be able to process and digest those emotions and those times when things didn't go well and be able to move beyond them. So for me, one of the biggest breakthroughs is when I realized that I was waking up every morning replaying everything I had done wrong over the last day, week, years, etc. It was a huge energy drain, and by the time I started my day, I was tired. I was downtrodden. And so I realized that the first thing I needed to do was approach these in a different way, because it would just be one thought after the next, bringing up feelings of shame and despair and depression and failure. So it wasn't a good way to start my day. What I started out doing is anytime one of these thoughts would come up, I would send love to this situation. And that already started with shifting the resonance and the emotions around that memory. Now, when these memories come up, I fully embrace love in my being, because I realize that it is not me in this moment feeling these emotions. It is a piece of myself from the past that has not been able to digest and process that experience. So I fill myself with love emanating from my heart, filling through my whole being. I can feel the emotion tingling on my skin. I also imagine that a beautiful pink light fills my being. And then as I see myself in those situations, interacting with different people, places, things, I then reach out to myself and send love to that piece of me that I have broken off and not wanted to deal with or not process. And by doing that, I'm reclaiming that piece of myself. And this is a process. As we know, these emotions come up and then they go. So as they come up, I then engage them deeper and deeper. The next time this memory would come up, not only would I send myself love, standing there with myself, but I would also send it to the people in the room, in the emotion, in the memory, sending them love, making my peace with those people and digesting that. And as we continue to increase and expand the love that we're sending to ourselves in this moment, to ourselves in that moment, and to those that are in that moment with us, the memory is dissolved and processed, and we're able to move forward. Now, this means, of course, that there's more room for other things to come up. So it is a process, and it is something to be gentle with yourself. Each time a memory comes up, the first thing is to ground yourself in your body and in love for yourself right now. And oftentimes that will resolve a lot of that. And then as we slowly digest, like I said, each time, sending then ourself in that moment love, and then as we're able to, sending ourselves in that moment love and the ones that are around in that interaction. As we expand out in this way, love helps us to process these moments, these emotions, these memories. And it really provides us freedom. What we're doing is we're decreasing the pressure, because having all of these memories wanting to come up and be processed causes a lot of pressure in our system. So as we're able to digest and process and sit with them, it then becomes a habit. So instead of cringing every time that memory comes up, we then get in the habit of sending love to that memory, sending love to any memory that comes up, so that we're moving more in a space of love. So all of this is helping us clean up our emotional baggage, our memories, so that we can be more present in the moment, and we can use the energy that we've gathered from all of these pieces of us that have left us. We have now brought them back to us, and we have more energy to be productive, to be inspired, and to move forward towards our goals in our lives. So it's really a game changer. And I will continue to talk more about topics like this, especially around how we can regain our energy and regain our sovereignty. So thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk again.